Sri Kosbe, lecturer from Praveen Patil Polytechnic Bhayandar. Today's topic is measurement of electric power, part 8. In this video, you will learn about numericals on 2 wattmeter method. Formulas to solve numericals are: first formula is W1 is equal to VL-IL cos 30 minus phi. W2 is equal to VL-IL cos 30 plus phi. Power factor formula is cos of tan inverse of root 3 W1 minus W2 upon W1 plus W2. P in, that is input power formula, is root 3 VL-IL cos phi. Z impedance is equal to root of R square plus XL square. And Vp, that is phase voltage, is equal to VL line voltage upon root 3. So phase voltage is equal to line voltage upon root 3. So first numerical is, if the readings on 2 wattmeters are 5 kilowatt and 0.5 kilowatt, the latter reading being obtained after reversal of the current coil, calculate the power and power factor of the load. So in this they have given 2 wattmeter readings. So first wattmeter reading, that is W1 is equal to 5 kilowatt and W2 is equal to minus 0.5 kilowatt. And they have given that the latter reading being obtained after reversal of the current coil. Because of that, the second wattmeter reading is negative. You have to take negative. So total power formula is W1 plus W2, and as second wattmeter reading is negative, so it becomes W1 minus W2 is equal to 5 minus 0.5, that is 4.5 kilowatt. Power factor formula is cos of tan inverse of W1 minus W2 into root 3 upon W1 plus W2. So put these values of W1 minus W2 in this equation, then it becomes cos of tan inverse 5 minus of minus 0.5 upon 5 plus into bracket minus 5 into root 3. So it becomes cos of tan inverse 5.5 upon 4.5 into root 3. You have to calculate it as cos of 64.715, and final answer of power factor is 0.4271. Next numerical is, power supplied to 3-phase load was measured by 2 wattmeter method. The readings were 4 kilowatt and minus 2.55 kilowatt. The supply voltage being 400 volt. Determine first load power factor, second total power supplied. So in these numericals also they have given 2 wattmeter readings. So first wattmeter reading is 4 kilowatt and second wattmeter reading is minus 2.55 kilowatt. So calculate first total power, which formula for total power is W1 plus W2. So it becomes 4 plus in bracket minus 2.55, which is answer is 1.45 kilowatt. Next they have told to calculate power factor. So formula for power factor is cos of tan inverse W1 minus W2 into root 3 upon W1 plus W2. So put these values of W1 and W2 in this equation. So it becomes cos of tan inverse 4 minus of minus 2.55 upon 4 plus in bracket minus 2.55 into root 3. So it becomes cos of tan inverse 6.55 into root 3 upon 1.45. So cos of 82.716. So final answer is 0.12678 lagging. Next numerical is, 2 wattmeters connected to measure 3-phase power gives reading of 3000 watt and 1000 watt respectively. Find power factor of circuit. First, when both readings positive, and second, with reading of 1000 watt is obtained after reversing current coil of second wattmeter. So they have given 2 wattmeter readings. First one is 3000 watt and second 1000 watt. And you have to calculate power factor when both readings are positive, that is W1 and W2 both are positive. And second, they have given if reading of 1000 watt is obtained after reversing current coil. So you have to take this reading as negative and calculate the power factor for these two conditions. So formula for power factor is cos of tan inverse root 3 W1 minus W2 upon W1 plus W2. So first condition when both readings are positive. So you have to take W1 and W2 both are positive. So put this value in this equation and solve further. So cos tan inverse root 3000 minus 1000 upon 3000 plus 1000. So it becomes cos of tan inverse of 0.866. That is cos of 40.89. So final answer is 0.755. Next, they have given when reading of 1000 watt is obtained by reversing the current in current coil of second wattmeter. So you have to take second wattmeter reading as negative. So W1 is 3000 watt and W2 is minus 1000 watt. So put these values of W1 and W2 in the equation. So it becomes power factor is equal to cos of tan inverse in bracket root 3 in bracket W1 minus W2 upon W1 plus W2. So cos of tan inverse of root 3 in bracket 3000 plus 1000 divided by 3000 minus 1000. So it becomes cos of tan inverse in bracket 3.464 is equal to cos of 73.89. It is cos phi is equal to 0.277. So this is the final answer. Next numerical is a 3-phase 500 volt induction motor has a power factor of 0.4. The input power is 30 kilowatt. Calculate readings of the wattmeter in 2 wattmeter method used to measure the input power. So they have given the data as VL is equal to 500 volt, P in that is input power is 30 kilowatt, power factor is 0.4 and you have to calculate W1 and W2. So formula for input power is root 3 VL cos phi. So they have given these all the values VL, you have VL, you have cos phi. So calculate first IL. So IL becomes P in divided by root 3 VL cos phi. You have P in value that is 30 kilowatt. 30 watt means 30 into 10 raised to 3. So put this value. So first you have to calculate IL is equal to 30 into 10 raised to 3 upon root 3 into 500 into 0.4 is equal to 86.6 ampere. So this is the value of IL. Next you have to calculate phi. So you have cos phi which is 0.4. From that you have to calculate phi first. So for calculating phi you have to take cos inverse of 0.4 which is 66.42. So phi is 66.42. Next you have the formula for W1 and W2 which are VLIL cos of 30 minus phi and VLIL cos of 30 plus phi. So put these formulas in equation. So W1 is equal to VLIL cos of 30 minus phi. So VL is 500, IL is 86.6 and phi is 66.42. So put these values and solve the equation. So 500 into 86.6 into cos of 30 minus 66.42. Solve this. The final answer is 34842.93 watt. Next W2 formula is VLIL cos of 30 plus phi is equal to 500 into 86.6 into cos of 30 plus 66.42. So final answer is minus 4841 0.62 watt. Next numerical is 3 identical coils each of 4 plus J5 ohm are connected in star across 415 volt 3 phase 50 Hz supply. Find first VPH, second IPH, third wattmeter readings W1 and W2. So first they have given impedance, that is 4 plus J5, and they have given voltage for 15 volt, frequency 50 Hz, and you have to calculate VPH, IPH and W1 and W2. So impedance per phase is equal to root of R square plus XL square. So is equal to root of 4 square plus 5 square is equal to 6.4. Voltage per phase, if you have line voltage 415 volt, and from that you can calculate phase voltage. The formula for phase voltage is VL upon root 3. So it becomes 415 upon root 3 is equal to 239.6 volt. Next, current per phase is equal to Vp upon Z. As you know, V is equal to Iz, and from that formula you can calculate I. So I becomes V upon Z. So IP is equal to Vp upon Z. Vp is 239.6, Z is 6.4. So 239.6 upon 6.4, which becomes 37.4375 ampere. Next you have to calculate power factor. So power factor formula is R by Z. So R is 4, Z is 6.4. So 4 upon 6.4 becomes 0.625 lagging. And from that you can calculate phi. So phi is equal to cos inverse of 0.625, which is 51.32 degree. Next, you have to calculate W1 and W2. So formula for W1 is VL cos of 30 minus phi. So put these values in equation. Next, you have to calculate W1. So VL is 415 volt, IL is 37.4375 and phi is 51.32. So it becomes 415 into 37.4375 into cos of 30 minus 51.32. So final answer becomes 41,473 watt, which is you can write it as 14.473 kilowatt. Next you have to calculate W2. So formula for W2 is VL cos of 30 plus phi, which you have to solve again as 415 into 37.4375 into cos 30 plus 51.32. Solve this equation and answer is 2344.71 watt, which you can write it as 2.34471 kilowatt. Next numerical is find the total power consumed and power factor of a balanced load when supplied with 400 volt 3 phase 50 Hz supply. 2 wattmeters gives readings as first both read 6 kilowatt, second one reads 6 kilowatt and other reads 0. So they are given the values. VL is 400 volt, frequency is 50 Hz, and they are given the data as both read 6 kilowatt, that is W1 and W2 both are 6 kilowatt. This is the first condition, and second condition is first wattmeter W1 is 6 kilowatt and W2 is 0. So for case first, W1 and W2 6 kilowatt. So total power consumed is addition of both. So W1 plus W2 is equal to 6 plus 6, that is 12 kilowatt. Next you have to calculate tan phi. Tan phi is equal to root 3 W1 minus W2 upon W1 plus W2, which is root 3 6 minus 6 upon 6 plus 6. which is 0. So you have to calculate first phi. Phi becomes tan inverse of 0, that is 0. So power factor becomes 1 for first condition. For second case, W1 is 6 kilowatt and W2 is 0. So total power consumed becomes W1 plus W2 is equal to 6 plus 0 is equal to 6 kilowatt. Next, you have to calculate tan phi. Formula for tan phi is equal to root 3 W1 plus W1 minus W2 upon W1 plus W2, which you can write it as root 3 6 minus 0 upon 6 plus 0 is equal to root 3. So phi is equal to tan inverse of root 3. So phi becomes 60. So power factor is equal to cos phi is equal to cos 60 is equal to 0.5. So 0.5 is the answer for second case. 15 volt 3-phase star connected induction motor draws a current of 20 ampere. The input power is 15 kilowatt. A wattmeter with CC current coil in line Y and PC, that is pressure coil between R and B, is used. Determine wattmeter reading. So they are given in numerical. Voltage VL is 415 volt and current IL is 20 ampere. Input power is 15 kilowatt, that is 1500 watt. A wattmeter with CC, that is current coil in line Y and pressure coil between R and B. So this is the connection for 1 wattmeter method for calculating the reactive power. So the wattmeter reading formula becomes VLIL sin phi. So first you have to calculate total power. So P in is equal to root 3 VLIL cos phi. So 1500 is equal to root 3 into 415 into 20 into cos phi. VL value of VL is 415 volt, IL is 20 and P in, that is input power, is 1500. So 1500 is equal to root 3 into 415 into 20 into cos phi. So cos phi becomes 1. Next, wattmeter reading W is equal to VLIL sin phi, as they are given in the numerical that wattmeter with CC in Y and PC between R and B. So the wattmeter reading formula becomes VLIL sin phi. So 415 into 20 into 0 is equal to 0 VAR. So this is the answer. Final answer for wattmeter reading is 0.